So I just planted some, let's see if I can remember, some dill. And some jalapeno, which I just took right out of the jalapenos from the store. I dried them out, so I'm hoping that will go well. And here I've got some tobacco seeds that I got from a good friend, and they're like micro small. So I just put them on the top. Let's see how that goes. And then what did I put in here? Oh, I found this old dried out thistle outside. And I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I've taken some of the heads and I planted them. And I'm really hoping that my identification is correct in it being milk thistle, which is a super healthy plant. It totally rejuvenates your liver. I've heard about people who have had some pretty terrible liver problems from alcoholism and such, and their livers were not in great shape. But after taking milk thistle daily for X amount of time, their doctors were like so surprised. They're like, "Whatever you're doing, it's working," and they were still drinking while taking it. So, I mean, if that isn't proof that something works, I don't know what is. But that's pretty amazing. You know, and there are so many plants out there that are like that. Like, this is where medicine originated from, right? Since forever. You know, I'd like to think that, like, grandma was like the smartest lady because they knew all this. You know, this was essential for them to know. You know, where nowadays it's not looked at as an essential. It's not something that you go to school and learn about, which I'm wondering why that isn't mandatory curriculum to learn about plants and gardening. Um, it might sound silly, but it really truly is a super important part. I mean, anybody that likes eating food has some sort of appreciation for plants, whether they know it or not. You know, that meat that you eat, well, what do you think your meat is eating? Plants or other smaller animals, and those smaller animals are eating plants. You know, like it's just a circle. If we didn't have plants, we wouldn't have anything. Um, so I think it's really good to appreciate the value of plants and what they have to offer us, and it shouldn't be ignored or overlooked. There's so much great magic within every plant, and if you're willing to open your mind and get into it and get interested, there's every plant has got a story and is for something. You know, it's just so fascinating. But whatever little things that I learn along the way, I'm gonna try and remember to share them all with you guys, and hopefully that can develop into something bigger because I know you guys have all got a lot of information that I probably don't know either. So um, yeah, let's just try and throw as much plant info around as we can, and let's get as many people as we can gardening. You know, the more that we can self-sustain, the better. I know that we've lived a very, how do you call it, like urban lifestyle where everything's really convenient and easy. Um, as far as like, you know, how pioneers did things. It's not like if we need butter, we need to churn it to get it. We just go to the store and buy it. But, you know, who's to say that those days might be disappearing? You know, so it would be good to teach as many skills as we can. You know, I'm kind of just focusing on gardening right now because it's hard to maintain a focus because there's so many things that you can learn. So I'm just trying to focus my energy on gardening and plants. But I'm very open to any ideas or any knowledge or any skill or any bushcraft or self-sustaining ideas that you have. Um, yeah, feel free to share. And